Wait, that's wrong. No, wrong thing. Why am I? Hello, people. If you I don't really stream much. I'm not a streamer that does stuff often. I am actually surprised that people are even actually talking in chat. I don't know how to say your names. I'm very bad at saying names. But hello Shadow Glitch and hello Mona Kuma. I don't know if I said that right. I'm I don't know if I butchered that. You might have to tell me. I am playing Minecraft if you couldn't tell. And I can open the server if you want. We can all just hang out. I honestly just don't mind in general if you have Java. I play Java, Minecraft, and I also play Bedrock too. I play both versions. But currently I'm playing Java. Yeah, Caddy, I know Caddy. She's not really talkative today because she had to go somewhere, so she's not really online, I could say. So I'm kind of the only person that's at home actually wanting to talk. So it's kind of sad. It's very laggy on my side. So if I respond very delayed, it's because my stream is actually like at least 15 seconds delayed than it should be. I don't know can fix that, but maybe in the future I'll be able to learn how. Yeah, I was in her last stream. I went to go talk to her because I needed help in the server. I got kind of stuck in a cave, and Yeah, I got stuck in a cave. Yeah, being stuck in a cave isn't the best. And yeah, we can talk on Discord if you really want. I have Discord always open, so it's kind of like a thing that I always go on whenever I want to talk to someone. I don't mind talking to new people. Talking to new people has never been really a problem for me. So if it just if anyone ever rewatches this stream, if they want to, I can always just talk to you on Discord if you want. I mean, you don't have to call because text also works if you're shy about that. I know lots of people who are shy about that, and that's fine. Most people don't want to talk to new people, and I'm kind of social sometimes when it comes down to that. Does that make sense? I'm kind of social. I'm very awkward though. That's the thing. It comes with the downside. I can say my Discord. Hold on, I just need I need to copy it. And from me telling you my Discord, you're gonna immediately know some things about me. So just give me a second. Okay. Look at that. The more you know. Just from me doing that, you probably know way more about me than you should. But then again, I'm pretty sure lots of people who play Minecraft know about these kind of people. Meeting new people is always great, you know? Yeah, I'm the kind of person that just talks to lots of people. I know, like, lots of people find me annoying, or if people find me just very irritating, but if you ever want to talk, then I'll probably be there. I'm not very a busy person, although I will be going on vacation tomorrow. Okay. Thank you for your Discord. I'm gonna casually just I know it's weird for me to do. I'm just gonna casually try to friend you. I appreciate the kind words because I don't really get called not annoying because usually they're just I've been called many very mean things in my past, and I think I've just decided to stick with that ever since then. Once again, I really do appreciate the words. It's just in the past I've been dealing with things and I just take it as something that's a part of me now. I can't really get rid of it. Yeah, I don't think it's working on my Discord either. My Discord's well, I think it's acting up or something. I don't know. I might have to like check later. Something's going on. But um I also have other things we can talk on too. I don't know if you have the things that I had talked to on, but I also am on House Party, Instagram sometimes. That's only sometimes, and occasionally Amino. I don't know if you know what Amino is because lots of people don't, and you probably don't know what House Party is. And I'm pretty sure you know what Instagram is, right? Actually, now that I think about it, I do have a font, so you might have to like figure out a way to like paste it. I have a font in my name, but if you want, I can change my font. I can just if you want for me to change my font, then it could be easier to friend me and find me. I I know like Twitter's like a popular thing now that you're talking about it, but I don't really use it that much. I use it occasionally to look at occasional things. I just never really find anything of interested to me when I can't really talk to any people, especially when I have anxiety last minute. But whenever it comes down to something else like role playing, I'm totally up for it. So that's why I probably have lots of role playing apps and communities that I'm into compared to actual things that people use daily. I'm probably gonna be streaming until like 20 minutes because I wanted to make it just so I could talk to some new people. I mean, I could do something. I mean, if you want, I can try starting like a thing where I try going in the speedrun mode, even though I've never beat Minecraft in my whole life. That's a fun fact about me. But all you would be doing is watching me suffer. Oh, I met Caddy on Roblox, through my one of my online girlfriends. So basically, we we were engaged, me and my girlfriend, and she was like, "Okay, I want you to meet one of my friends," and so she introduced me to Caddy. You see, Caddy was actually a very shy individual, and she didn't like talking to many people. So I had to like go up to her and be like, because I'm kind of social sometimes. I'm just like, "Hey, how are you?" And she's just like, "Well, I'm good, I guess." And then she would just go hide in the corner, and I'm just like, "Okay, that's great. I love chatting with you." But then we started role playing a lot, and sometimes it would be like to the point where I would wake up in the morning and I would immediately text her, and after a shower, after lunch, after dinner, after breakfast, it would be constant. It would always be constant, and we'd talk all the time. Hold on a second. Sorry, I left my mom was saying the the house might be on fire, but it was a false alarm. Username is it's kind of like doubling fun time and then Foxy. I think I might know you. I don't know because I've met lots of people in my lifetime, and I've been on Roblox for so many years. But then again, Caddy's been on Roblox probably longer, and don't know, maybe you know her longer, and that's probably the reason why you know her. But I know myself, and yep, that's my name, FT. I that's me. I exist. Surprise. Little shocking. If I don't remember you, there is a reason. My memory is horrible, by the way. I'm just gonna remind you, my memory is very horrible. So if you ever want me to remember you, you might just have to come talk to me more, and then after a while, if I get attached, I'm like, okay, I remember that person. And I've been wonderful. I have actually been very wonderful recently. Believe it or not, life has been a little tough. I will admit that life has been up and down, but it definitely is very wonderful. I don't know if that made sense. It probably didn't. It's like you get good things when you go through hard times. Um yeah, I know. I know I probably did. I once again have horrible memories, so you're going to have to remind me. It's okay if you tell me, "Oh, you've already told me this," because I forgot. I totally forgot. That is my fault. I feel sorry for you if I had to repeat myself over 20 times. I tell lots of people that because I'm like, just so you remember, because I don't want to forget you. You gotta come to talk to me so then I can remember you. And then they always never talk to me, and I'm just like, I don't remember. I don't remember you. I'm sorry. And then they're just like, why? We used to be really close. And I'm like, I'm sorry. I just don't remember you because you never really came to talk to me. And they're like, okay, that's fine. And I feel so guilty for doing that too. The closest people in my life are Caddy, Rose, Zoe, and Liam. I'm pretty sure. I don't want to call them by the names that I give them because then it would be very awkward. Yep. Sorry. Sorry about that. I feel very guilty for doing that. If I remember correctly, I was clearing things on social apps. That's well, that's not really. You can blame my memory for that one. I'm sorry. I I feel bad now. I'm sorry if I made this awkward. I just don't really if people don't talk to me once again, if people don't talk to me, I will probably forget them and I'll be like, "Oh, who's this person?" I'm It's kind of a thing that I do. It's a kind of a habit and I'm sorry for that habit. I'm really sorry for that habit. That was not really meant to be that kind of way. Rude head young. Well, that's fine. It was a nice chat while it lasted, you know? Alright. That is true. I don't think my Discord is a fan of me friending new people because it keeps saying it's wrong, but I could try to find it. I'm a bit idiotic. There we go. I've managed to do it. Yeah, I usually do stream at night though. Like, I don't know if that means it's night for you, but it's night for me, and it's like 3 in the morning, so I usually stream during those times if you could not tell if you look back. But, I don't know, I just find it more comforting at night, so that's why. I also am a night owl, so I kind of stay awake during the night and usually asleep during the day. When you do find me awake during the day, it's very rare because usually I'll wake up at like 1 p.m. or something. Well, today I woke up at 3 a.m. because I wanted to try sleeping early, and that didn't work, so I obviously woke up at 3 a.m. I stayed awake until 11, fell asleep, and then I woke up at 3 p.m. in my time zone. If you're wondering what I'm doing, this is Caddy's cobweb tree, and I am filling chests with apples. So then when she gets in the server, she will probably be very confused. And once she is confused, I have officially accomplished my goal. And yeah, once again, my stream is very laggy. I don't know why, but it is. Can't stop that. Why is there a dead fish? Or why is there another dead fish? You know, actually, I just realized why there was a dead fish. It was axolotl. Well, life really is strange. I'm not very popular, so I don't really get lots of people to talk to. So I do appreciate you in the stream. I really do. Because then I get to talk to someone. And look at that. I reunited with you. Look at that. It was a win-win for both of us. Even though you could probably have wasted your life on someone better than me, but I really do appreciate it. It makes me feel at least a little bit satisfied with my life decisions on embarrassing myself in front of lots of people occasionally. I mean, not really, but it still does. It's really sad to watch me be delayed. Because one day, it will be a better life. Maybe one day. Not saying it will. Hey, can dream. I love how Discord just says, you know, this person called you, but now they just don't exist. Sorry. Discord is silent whenever that happens. I don't know why, but it is. Actually. Next time? And just because, next time. Be a perfect time. It's just, next stream, we can just talk the whole time. And maybe have life decision moments. And yes, I say that a lot. Life decisions. Reason why? That's probably just me questioning life. That's fine. I don't know what that did. Well, I'm just messing around at this point. Oh, jeez. Maybe, actually, you know what? Maybe we should do something a little different. I got the perfect thing for later. For later. It's for later. Maybe. If I could just. Hello, new person. Welcome to dying inside. That's all I'm currently doing at the moment. I'm trying to figure something out. If I, once again, respond delayed, that is because it says, you know, I'm gonna just delay you. Because it delays me every time. And it's the best moment whenever your computer unplugs. Well, that's not a good thing. I have met a lot of lovely people today. Because I have streamed. That is great. It's just a very one-on-one kind of conversation. Because there's times where um it will be like me talking and then someone will be there, but it will be only one person in the whole entire stream ever talking. So it's always nice to have new people. And then there's the times where it says it's very delayed to tell me that someone left, and then I'm just talking to no one, and I'm just talking to air, which is completely fine. I don't mind rambling to myself, which means I'm pretty sure that I'm a little bit insane sometimes when it feels like I'm insane. I'm not sure if I am insane, or if you would consider it insane, but from my perspective, it makes me feel like I am, so it's nice. Do you have Minecraft? Is the question. Because it's very lonely in the server right now. It's very lonely. Actually, I could probably just put Optifine on, but I don't really feel like doing that currently. So that's fine. And yes, talking to myself, always the first step. It's one-sided kind of conversation whenever I am lonely. And whenever I'm lonely and I know I'm lonely, I'm just like, how was your day today, me? And I'm just like, I don't know. But I don't know really what I should do now. And I'm just like, what about this? I'm just like, no, I don't feel like doing that today. I feel like doing this. And why are you saying that you don't want to do that? Well, I don't know. So many questions. Do you perhaps can think of anything that I could try doing? Like building anything? Alright, this is just a building server, and then occasionally it will turn into a roleplay server eventually, but I don't know what to do. So, you know. If you couldn't tell, I'm very social, but yet very antisocial. And there is a reason for that. And it's I can be social when I want to. It's just anxiety hits me and then I get very awkward and then people call me very weirdly rude things which I'm okay with. But sometimes feelings hurt. Especially in my case scenario. Build a heart. Like 3D or 2D. Or what I'm trying to say is like make it look like it's something you could probably live in like a Minecraft house. Or just do it like pixel art would. Yeah, sometimes I'm not very creative, even though I seem like a very creative person. But there's times where I just don't know what I'm doing. And then I ask people, and they're just like, I don't know what I'm doing either. Because at this moment, it feels as if it's just a lose-lose situation, which is great, because then we can just sit here and talk about nothing, I guess. Well, that was great. I mean, yeah, actually, building heart wouldn't be bad, but I'm getting messaged on Discord. That is great. I have more socialing to do. Become more social. Everything I ever wanted to be social. And be popular amongst the popular people. Even though I probably never will be popular in real life. But I can dream. Pixel. Alright. Let me just fill this in really quick. I can try doing Pixel. I'll put it right in front of Caddy's home, so she'll see it when she comes online. Which would be great. There we go. I don't know even who blew that up, but someone did. Now it is time to try building a heart, which is gonna be great. Need to make it a little bit ways. Red. My day has been quite interesting, considering the fact that, The amount of hours I've been awake is me watching anime with my mother because she's like, okay, let's watch anime. And then I felt we went to take a nap, and I actually slept until like 3 p.m. So it was actually quite interesting. It doesn't seem like it's interesting at first, but when you come to realize how much people are doing nowadays compared to what I'm doing, it's actually it's decent. How's your day actually? That's another good question. How's your day? How have you been? That's wonderful. I think that everyone deserves a good day and that everyone deserves a good life. And I think that it's actually wonderful. Very, very wonderful that you were having a good day. Like, people always see other people as evil, but if you look at their side of the story or if they explain themselves, I feel like you could get, like, an explanation for things that you really do question, and that's a good thing. I mean, most people's lives are like that until they end up having to choose like a career or something, which is good because then you can get like future family, future home, future everything. It doesn't. I don't really know what people want to do for their future, but my future, I I want to be many things, but I'm not sure what I want to be yet. Because you can look at it as, oh, I want to do this or I want to do that, but then there's me. I just find it like interesting when people do those things, but I wouldn't say that it's interesting for me to pick something yet, even though I'm actually getting to that age where I will probably need like a job. And actually, I've been offered to work with someone recently, and that's fine with me. But I don't know if I want to do that though. I wanna, but I don't, because I could do that for money, and then I could get like a good life with that money, and maybe start off really great. And look at that, I'm finished. That was pretty nice. Frick. I appreciate the comment. I can do silly things like this, and that's a fun thing to do. You know, do art like digitally, and yeah, I appreciate it. I appreciate the kind words. I I'm gonna try doing art in real life and maybe selling some of my art like on jackets and stuff. And that is my first job that I've gotten, so it's going to be very interesting. I don't think I'm gonna get far. I think that eventually, when I look at my art, it will look good to me. Does that make sense? Because right now, for me, it may look a little interesting, but in the future, it might look better than I want it to be. And when that happens, I'm gonna be very proud of myself. Because sometimes I just have no motivation to do anything, and that's oh hello there, detective. There's so many wonderful people in the chat. I appreciate everyone that comes into just even say hello. If you say hello and leave like a couple minutes later, that's fine. I appreciate it. Just like dropping in to say hello. I appreciate many of those things. And here is a wonderful place where you can feel a little bit welcomed here because just so you know, I anything you do I probably won't judge you for. I'm just saying. You could probably be considered the worst thing in your family, the worst thing by your friends, but I will always consider you as someone to look at and be like, oh, what a wonderful person. You all are wonderful people, and I appreciate every single one of you. I appreciate you for who you are, what you like, what what choices you make in life. Maybe it depends. Killing yourself not on the list. No, here we do not accept embracing the death. Here we embrace people that accept us, in which I accept you, and I hope you guys accept me for being the annoying person that I am, just existing. Always be confident in yourself. Oh, I dropped the salt. That's not a good thing. You know, you consider yourself that, and I consider that as well. I consider you to be a very wonderful, intelligent, beautiful, magnificent, and just consider yourself anything you find that is good, and I will embrace that as well. And I consider myself a very picky person, I guess. I know I say I embrace everything, but I'm not talking about that kind of stuff. I'm talking about I'm picky with eating. I'm a very picky eater, and that is why everyone calls me picky. But that does not mean that I will not embrace you. I consider myself a very picky, stubborn, yet very childish personality that will occasionally be like, "Oh, I want to do this," and then they'll be like, "No," and then I'll do it anyways, because sometimes I just don't listen. I'm not a good listener when it comes down to being like, "No, you can't do that," because then it makes me want to do that. I don't know if that makes sense, but that's kind of how I work and how I function. But yeah, consider yourself a very wonderful person because in the end, you probably are. And if anyone says you're not, they're probably just, jealous of you. And you may say to yourself, well, what if I'm not a good person? What if I'm a bad person? And you know what I'll say? No one was born bad. There was a time where you may had thought, I'm a wonderful person, and then now you think, oh, I'm a horrible person. But no one is born bad. Everyone is born just innocent. Innocent souls. And I think that if you consider yourself bad, you just got to remember that you're not bad. And if you consider yourself bad, then find what you think you are the reason why you think you're bad, and you could probably try to fix that if you feel like you're doing something wrong. Like if you're bullying someone, for example, if you're bullying someone for no reason, you just sometimes you have to question why you're doing that. Like if they did nothing wrong to you, I don't really think that's a really good thing to do. Never never bully someone for no reason. Um like if they're just looking at you in class and you're just like, "Hey ugly, just don't do that. Don't do that. Everyone's beautiful. Everyone's wonderful." And I feel like you should probably Aw, I appreciate the words. But yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. Like I can accept you and I can embrace you for who you are. But if you feel like you're doing something wrong, like bullying someone for like once again my example, then I don't think that's okay. I think you should probably consider not doing that, especially when they're just looking at you or something like that. If you consider someone who wants to be something like a scientist and you consider them not smart, I wouldn't say, "Oh, you'll never achieve that," because you'd actually be surprised on how many people achieve things on just someone saying, "Oh, you can't do it," because then in the end they'll prove you wrong. I always think that you shouldn't ever get on someone's bad side because they could be someone you can rely on in the end if you do become friends with them, and they could be someone you love and appreciate in the future. And even though I have bad experiences with myself, I always manage to become friends with my bullies or something like that. They're just like, "Oh, you're disgusting," and I'm like, "Oh, okay," and then I continue with my day. But then they always find something that they like about me, and they're just like, "Okay, you kind of chill." And sometimes it's always okay to like let out your anger, but not on the people. I think it's if you want to let out your anger, just saying from experience, if you want to let out your anger, always let it out like in the way of maybe hitting a rock, but don't hurt yourself in the process. Just like smack the rock, like softly pat it on the head, but yet feel like you're smacking it, and eventually that anger will probably go away because you can't hate someone forever. There's no way you can, especially when the days have come where you forget about that person. Because if people are mean to you for no reason, you probably won't remember them in the future unless you just want to remember that just to be like, I hate on that person. But if you get rid of the grudge, you'll realize, oh, look at that. I don't really hate that person, because I know they probably had their reasons. Everyone has their reasons for something, unless they're really just not thinking things through, and that's probably going to be their only excuse. And if you find someone that seems very happy and cheerful, um, don't ruin their soul. That's all I'm saying. There's lots of rare occasions where you'll find someone somewhere where they'll be like very kind-hearted and sweet and very nice. And it's really hard to find those kind of people these days. So probably not the best decision to always hurt them. You'll be like, "Oh, wake up, it's reality." But if we keep them like that and we keep the generations like that, you could realize that we could probably have a better life. We could have a better chance at surviving. And from doing that, the future will be way brighter than it is today. Hello.
Hello. It's
How are
kind of
how are you doing today?
weird. I'm hearing you on live and I'm hearing you on Discord.
I know that's why I always turn off my audio on my on my phone. I just want to see how delayed it is, but I will never want to hear myself. I don't like hearing my voice. I'm insecure about it sometimes.
I sound so weird.
Yeah, it's like
I sound
you
like
can
I'm
hear your
over.
voice.
I
Yeah,
sound
you
like
can.
I'm 20.
You sound.
Not even 20. I'm younger than 20. I'm barely 15.
People always assume whenever I'm walking around with my little sister, like, "Oh, is that your child?" I'm like, "No," and they're like, "Well, how old are you? You look like you're like 30." I'm like, you know, just because I'm tall doesn't mean I'm 30.
Exactly. That's I don't know. I don't understand that.
And
I'm
yes, there's
taller than my
always
mom, and they think I'm mother's husband. It's very weird.
yeah. People always judge a book by its cover sometimes, and they're just like, is this it this way? And people can be curious, but you can never really assume the worst whenever it's like a thing that you see but you don't know.
I made Caddy laugh with my Minecraft username that Mojang picked for me.
Wait, what?
Which I made Caddy laugh with my username that Mojang picked for me. I can't talk right.
What did it pick for you?
Dankest Ocean.
Sounds like Dunkin' Donuts.
As in dank memes, they said, okay, we're gonna give this child the most retarded name we could think of. Dankest Oceans.
You know, I'd always prefer to pick my names in games.
I don't know why I didn't pick my name. I mean, I could change it, but it's kind of funny.
Yeah. Yes, always remember the pure souls. People need to stay pure in this world.
I have no words.
Do you have Bedrock or Java?
Java and Bedrock.
Do you want to join the server?
I'm not at home right now.
Well, you could join it later on in life, I guess, if you ever remember.
Yeah, I can, if I ever go home. I'm stuck
Oh,
at this place for 4 hours.
that's kind of sad.
Why? I don't know. I know, right?
Oh, my anxiety would never let me go anywhere new. Actually, that's a lie. I have to go on vacation tomorrow, so I can't actually say much.
I'm fighting over my brother that doesn't understand that I'm talking to some old friend from the past.
Kind of sad.
He's like, who are you talking to? I'm like, with an old friend. He said, okay, I'm telling mom. I'm like, why? He said, because I can. And, and now he went to go snitch on me.
It's like
I
it's
might
like
not live
helping the
for it.
elderly walk the street, and they're like, "Oh my God, you're helping the elderly walk the street." I'm telling mom what you're doing. You're gonna be in so much trouble for touching them. You're gonna be in so much
Exactly.
trouble. Once again,
At
always
the same
judging a
time,
book by its cover. Not
getting a
okay.
Mexican mom. I know. Everyone judges a book by its cover. You can't say that there's not one person who hasn't.
I mean, yeah, that's true.
We've all done it at least once.
At least once or twice.
Even the most, at least even the most perfect person has done it once.
Well,
Wait,
actually, there's no such thing as perfect
what
people.
makes them perfect?
Yeah, that there's no such thing as a perfect
Yeah.
person.
What if they're wolves though? Oh crap!
That would be scary. That would actually be really scary.
Just like you just see new neighbors so high and perfect people. They're what would a perfect person be?
Someone who knows everything.
Oh god.
I mean, probably. It would be like someone who knows everything, knows right and wrong, knows everything about life, knows even how to become immortal, probably. I don't know.
Who knows if immortality is even? No, that's just that. I don't think it's actually real. I don't believe in
Actually,
immortality.
did you know people have come up with devices where when you're about to die, you can transfer your mind into like different objects or creatures and basically you can live forever doing that?
And how many people have confirmed that?
I don't know. They're still a work in product. They're probably gonna be like, maybe in the future we'll have them. Never know.
I see you're into the Dream SMP. Who's your favorite member?
um, I have too many.
And I saw you're suffering from Caddy's dream.
Really?
Yes, it sucks being in the cave. I know. Few weeks
Yeah, I just
while I
came.
was making my version of the Dream SMP, like the full exact map, I got stuck in 3 caves and I had to die and restart my inventory because the idiot didn't think of putting keep inventory.
Wow.
I feel like I'm talking over you because I
No.
see the little green thing on your what's it called, profile.
Nah. It's always good to let your heart out.
Reading a message I had on Discord from a long time ago, and I'm talking about something about dead dogs. Oh wait, that's my friend.
Okay then. That's
When
an
you
interesting thing to talk about.
when you don't, let's just say before I left doing role plays with you and Caddy, let's just say life showed me the true things of death.
I mean, I can't say much because my father died from a car, and then my friend died from a car, and I wouldn't be surprised if I died by a car next. But yeah, I had to witness lots of death, and yeah, sometimes people have to wake up to cold-hearted reality.
What a coincidence! Most of my family died by a car too.
Why is it always the vehicles? I don't trust
I
vehicles.
don't know. That's why I have 2 legs and I use them
Oh no.
most of the time.
Speaking of vehicles, oh geez. A month
Like,
ago, a couple of weeks ago, my aunt was like, here, let me teach you how to drive. And you already think, you probably already know how this is going to end up, but I took the wheel, and let me remind you, it is completely pitch black outside, and there was no lights. So having control over the car was even worse than ever. So here I am, and she's like, "Okay, go forward," and I go forward, trying to press down. Like you would in like bumper cars or something like that. Press down all the way. That is the worst mistake you could ever make while driving because I ran into the garage door and I knocked over the table of Twinkies and sodas, and the only thing that survived was Twinkies. It was great.
rest in peace.
Sodas literally exploded.
Rest in. Oh wait, I'm not gonna question that.
Don't question it. It's like when you shake a soda and it goes like open and then it like sprays. It was
I
nice.
have no idea why we were obsessed with role playing in FNAF.
You know, that's a
We
good
did
question.
that for like over 1 year and a half.
Maybe.
We did that for 1 year and a half.
Wait, a question. Who did I mostly roleplay as when I was roleplaying with you?
With me, since I met you as Bon Bon, you roleplayed as Funtime Freddy. Then, when I was some other character, you would roleplay as Funtime Foxy. I think one time you roleplayed. I think you did roleplay one time as Bon Bon. I don't really remember. It's
I don't think
been a while.
I don't know if that was me. If anything, it might have been Toy Bonnie because I'm a fan of Bonnie's. I don't know about Bon Bon. Bon Bon, he's. I don't want to be legless. I don't want to. have
No, you did
people.
that once because we did this one role play. I think it was over swap bodies. I think it was. I don't really
Oh
remember.
no,
And then
no.
I used to remember that one thing you were obsessed with doing is turning yourself into a baby.
I like the annoying caddy. Okay,
You and Caddy would always try to make me suffer like that.
yeah. But now
Every
I annoy
time,
caddy all the
every
time.
time, every time we were on private servers, the one idea you ever had, all right, we're gonna make this child suffer, and
Well,
Caddy would usually join in.
I mean, well, now it's not you anymore. Now it's just Caddy, and everyone else that I know ends up torturing Caddy. It's like she has to deal with four children moving around screaming, and I'm just chilling. Like I would give you an easy life, but I'm just gonna casually crawl on the ceiling now.
That's why I left. Was that wheeze that I made? No, that's not really the actual reason I left role playing with y'all.
uh,
Well, the actual reason I stopped role playing with y'all is due to the fact you once deleted me off of your friends, and I just started using Shadow Glitch. I mean, I started with Shadow Bonnie, then from Shadow Bonnie, I started turning it slowly and slowly into what I am now, Shadow Glitch Trap,
well then,
in which most of the time there's this gotcha tuber called Shadow Glitch, and I'm just randomly playing and they're like, "Oh my god, are you that YouTuber?" I'm like, "Do I look like her? Do I talk like her?"
I'm done.
Even on Discord.
That's so sad.
I ha-
I think I know what you're talking about, but that's so sad. How do you manage that?
I don't really know. I mean, mainly because I don't care that much anymore.
Actually, no, I
I mean,
can't.
I care for my friends. That's the only thing I care in life. Screw the rest of it.
I
I
just
don't care about
realized
money.
it
I
was
can
kind of
die.
opposite for me because I used to have a channel that was named FNAF Fanatics, right? And there was a channel way
I don't
before
remember
me.
you.
There was a channel way before me that was named FNAF Fanatics. So every time they'd be like, "Oh my god, is that FNAF Fanatics?" And they're just like, "No, not with FNAF Fanatics. It's FNAF Fanatics because it was spelled differently." And I was like, I feel so bad.
I never liked taking credit for the other version of me, even though well, I didn't really come first because I had the name came up before that YouTuber, but I didn't say anything because she had more viewers, more popularity than me. And this is like the 15th channel I've made, I think. And I still make gotcha.
Yeah, my
I
first
really don't
channel
care.
was animation, but now my second channel now, I'm trying to do gacha, but then I lose motivation? No, motivation to do anything, and I'm just like, actually, no, I don't feel like doing that.
I'm surprised I'm actually in the group with a bunch of famous gotcha tubers.
I'm not famous. I'm sad. Then again, I don't do much,
I
so I
didn't
can't blame it.
and this is the only time I liked about my name being Shadow Glitch because I got into it because they thought I was Shadow Glitch's alt, and they
Wow.
still haven't suspected anything.
How do you
And then
manage this?
and also I bribed.
Wow.
Let's just let's just say I know the ways of the simp.
I.
I gave them Michaels if they let me stay. Uh, because most of the people in that server simped for Michael. I said, what do you like about this person with a hole in his chest with literally spaghetti coming out of every hole in his body? I regret saying that.
That sounded so wrong.
I know that's why I said I regret saying that. But I mean, it's kind of true.
I mean,
What do you think innards? Ender had to put the rest of it. Oh, never mind. I'm not saying that.
No, no,
I'm not
no.
finishing that. I'm not finishing that. I'm finishing that sentence.
Why would you ever mention that?
But I
That's
mean,
horrible.
if you look at most fan arts of Michael, you usually see that he has wires from his back, his head, his chest. That's most of it you see because most people don't want to be inappropriate. But then you got those inappropriate people. I need
True.
bleach.
I
I
think
need
lots of
bleach.
people do from this point. And then I got obsession with Undertale.
Welcome to the club, my friend.
No,
Some
I was in the
spaghetti.
I was no, I was in the club for like so long. Like after FNAF, I went into Undertale, and then after Undertale, I went into Dream SMP. So
I hate you. Why did you do the same thing I did?
I don't know. Why did you do the same thing that I did?
When did you do it?
I don't know. I don't remember. I just do things.
The part that I'm using for an advantage. When did you start?
Actually, no way. I could probably go check right now. Actually, hold on. Because I join Aminos whenever I go into a fandom. So let me just go check. So after FNAF, I had joined Undertale like over 800 days ago. Okay.
Dang.
So like 3 years, 4 years maybe. No, maybe three, probably 3 years actually. Probably like 3-ish years
Surprisingly,
ago.
surprisingly, I never left FNAF, but I still did other things.
I mean, yeah, I went back into FNAF recently. I'm like, actually, I'm gonna go back into it. But then I found out that Scott was dealing with things that I shall not talk about. It's very sad.
The reason I keep getting mute is because of my brother coming around every single 30 times to just try to talk to you.
It's really sad.
Why am I not letting him talk to you? Because then he'll steal my phone and then check on what I have on my phone.
Talk about invasion of
I
privacy.
mean, I have, I have nothing to hide, but he goes on my Roblox account, I have like 700 and something Robux on it.
Ooh,
I'm not wasting, I'm not letting him waste like, how much is it? Like $8? No, $8 is like 400. It's like
yeah.
around, I would say, like $7 or $6. Even though I have so much Robux, I don't really like to waste it. I don't even know I have a private server in Meep City. I've had it for over how long? 2 years now.
It's been
I don't
so
even use it.
long. How do you get rid of
I don't even.
private servers?
Hmm?
How do you get rid of
Private
private
servers?
servers? Yeah.
I don't think you can ever get rid of them. You can just turn them off. Or do
How do you do that though?
you want me to screen share it?
Yeah.
Okay, let me screen share it first. Let me get onto my games because oh no, you don't get to see who I've been texting on Instagram. So let me take that off real quick. Just watch. I get a notification from Instagram.
Awkward.
Which one is it? I'm an old hag here. I don't know how to use Discord.
That's really sad.
I do. I'm just joking.
Ah, yes, infinite loading. Gotta love that.
Load, load. Yes, yeah. So this thing is forever. You know, I'm just gonna um just screen. You good?
Jeez.
Oh look, it loaded. I just got off of screen sharing it and it finally loaded. But now I have to wait for the home screen to load. And of course